situation is simple for the Wellington Dukes. Win, and they've got second place in the Southeast Conference. Lose, and they're a little bit more nervous going into tomorrow night against the Oakville Blades. But tonight they just want to win, secure second spot in the Southeast, and win their 12th East Division title in franchise history. Good evening, everybody. My name's Brock Ramon. With me is Zach McGibbon for this OJHL Tonight, your TV Quinty broadcast. The last one of the regular season, live from Lehigh Arena in Wellington. Also, welcome to those tuning in on Hockey TV. Just an outstanding season, Zach, that Wellington has had. They're 35-12, 3-2, coming in against a Lindsay Muskie's team that lost out in a chance for a postseason berth for the first time in a decade, losing 5-3 on Wednesday to the Caledon Admirals. But for the Dukes, like we said, it's all about just winning tonight, and that's all they can think about. They can't afford to look at scenarios or really break down all the point spreads and all that. They just got to be able to win and get in to that second spot and play the St. Mike's Buzzers.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned it. Keep it simple. That's what they need to do for this game tonight. And just looking at this team as well, we talk about the Lindsay Muskies, and they're kind of in a position right now where they're not in playoff contention, and so they're just trying to play spoiler at this point. So in the case of the Wellington Dukes, they got to be able to keep it simple. They got to be able to stick with their game plan. Don't overthink it. There's a lot going on right now. We're currently battling the elements outside as well, potentially, and so you got to keep.
What have you seen from them in terms of their leadership and being able to boost this team and lead them to the point that they're at?
I really like their poise. I really like their poise on the ice. You mentioned in the case of one of the players there being a wizard of the puck, and it's just you see the puck handling as the
Philippe de Champlain making just his fourth start in the last 30 games. Yassine Shimrook has been the main guy for the Muskies since coming back from the Renfrew Wolves of the CCHL, but de Champlain gets the nod for the 15-33 1-3 Muskies. He is 3-7 through 15 games with some pretty decent numbers as a backup. He's got a 375 goals against, a save percentage of .893. And then Ethan Morrow, the Kingston native, had a rough start last time he was at home. 7 goals on 33 shots. It was the first time he allowed 7 goals in his junior career. He's 18-6-2 with a 222 goals against and a 926 save percentage in 25 games, and 41 into this one. And again, like we said, Lindsay's got to play spoilers. We'll get to tonight's keys to the game.
That's right. Talking about the Lindsay Muskies here first. We mentioned it earlier. They're a team that's not in a playoff position. They're not going to be able to make the playoffs, so now they just want to play spoiler.
Down low, swung out in front, backhand try, McCollum scores. And that'll extend his point streak to 5 games. He's got 4 goals in those 5. And the rookie forward out of Delhi, Ontario, makes it 1-0 Muskies. Only 3:26 in, and you could see it coming too. Right off that draw, the Muskies had a set play, and they made it work.
Yeah, absolutely. You just saw there from McCallum, he was able to just break across. He found an opening and able to go to the backhand and get it right behind Morrow on that one. And just great play there from McCallum, not giving up on it. He was all alone in front, and the Muskies get themselves a 1-0 lead. Muskies, on the other hand, they've been able to break in. They've been able to create opportunities. McCallum, we saw, was able to get that nice forehand and backhand in front. Muskies are setting the tone here right now in this first.
Yeah, they really are. 7-1 the shots in favor of the visitors. And right now the Dukes have a chance though. Roach curls around, waits for de Champlain to go down, and he'll put it over top of him. It's a tie game. Corbin Roach continues his solid sophomore season. That is number 17 on the year for the Belleville boy. 1-1 the score, 6:24 in the frame.
Corbin Roach making me look bad right off the bat. Corbin Roach, beautiful patience. Look at that, holding on and able to bury it home. He finds a spot. De Champlain was crawling across very low, trying to make that save, and Roach was able to take advantage, and he found that open netting and able to get it through. And like that, as you mentioned, it's a tie game.
Dukes, like we say, 1 win and they're 77 points. Halliburton can't catch them. But if the Dukes have to get 2 points no matter what. If they only get 1, then there could be a very big potential Halliburton could win, and they would take second based on the amount of wins they have. Mason with a high shot blocker down. Another chance there for Luke LaPalme, and he had his try blocked as well. Solomon now with an opportunity, looking for his first goal, sends one towards the goal, save made, rebound, scores! Ed Moskowitz in tight, and he'll continue his hot season against the Fish. It's his 6th goal in 5 games against Lindsay, and it's a 2-1 game, 9:20 into the first.
Yeah, take a look at that one again. It was a little bit of a bouncing puck. We saw the tip in front at first, and able to just slide it by de Champlain. And yeah, just able to hit the post that the right side of the post there. First that nice tip and able to get it by Champlain, hits off the post and into the net. Great positioning there from the Dukes to get that second goal. Try and generate some offense here and try and get themselves back in this 2-1 game that's currently held by the Wellington Dukes. Look for him to be a guy to be using the puck and trying to create opportunities with it.
One-timer, Moskowitz scores again. Second of the night for Ed Moskowitz, and he continues to be on fire. That's 30 goals on the season, and he becomes the first Duke since last year to hit 30. Emmett Pierce. And what a pass that was right out to the high slot.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw there Mason kind of taking a check into the boards, and puck goes all the way out, slap shot, and able to catch it just in time before Champlain was able to slide across, and another goal there for the Wellington Dukes.
Boards kept alive. Mason now will try and dig it 3 feet off to Moskowitz again. So Ed Moskowitz looking for a first period hat trick. Now he remains on the ice. LaPalm whiffed on that one-timer, still got free, and they score again. There it is. Moskowitz does have the hat trick, and it's a natural one at that. 4-1 Dukes with 5:53 left in period 1. Boy, this kid needs a towel and a cold bucket of water to drench him. He's been on fire.
Absolutely, my goodness, Moskowitz has just been all over the ice, and he was able to find that loose puck in front of Champlain. After that opportunity, he was able to grab that floater and keep it in control. Oh, that's some great hand-eye coordination there from Moskowitz, able to get himself the Hattie.
McCollum heaving a backhand pass across. Silva's not going to have a chance to get it deeper as Hunt will take over. Connor Hunt, with under 30 seconds left in the penalty, will just rag off the rest of the time and then lob it out. Pass roaching down the ice. That'll be it for period number 1, with still 21 seconds left to spare heading into the second period of power play time for the Lindsay Muskies. But the Dukes, led by an Ed Moskowitz natural hat trick, makes it 4-1. Shimrock has really stabilized the fort here after the first 4 goals came on 7 shots. Here's a snap shot. There's a rebound. They score. Shimrock got his mask knocked off, and he's arguing, but Barrett Joint will get the treasure that was at the end of the pot of the rainbow there, the pot of gold. And for him, it's his 25th of the year as he continues to roll. Get another look at this play.
Yeah, able to break across, and he just wires it home, able to find the loose puck. Was Barrett Joint, and able to get it through. And I know Shimrock was looking that, his mask was coming off, but that was well later. After that goal, and yeah, Joint was just all alone in front. He didn't have anybody on him, and he was able to just take advantage and wire that one home.
In this period, not much time left in the power play either for the Muskies. Rejected back inside Lindsay territory, and I don't think Silva's going to have enough time to get up ice. We'll see if he can try and stretch the ice. Silva waited way too long. He had a chance maybe to fire it up ice and get a touch on it. Did not happen though, so the Muskies will still have 8 seconds remaining on their power play, headed into the third. And just like to catch something that we caught in the intermission, Zach teaching the next generation of potential broadcasters in the OJHL and all across hockey. And again, the kid looks very attentive too, and look at you describing it. You're just like a professional.
That's right. I was very in-depth. I was trying to show all the tech, how we call the action, and I was a little nervous for you, Brock. I really was. He was really taking it in, and he was ready to go to jump on that headset and say, hey, I'm ready to call the game. I was a little nervous for him.
Yeah, I was going to say might have to turn in my headset after that. If the kid, if he's good enough, hey, why not? We have to keep a track at him over the course of the playoffs of next season, because that was outstanding stuff. Muskies, and then it's going to be flicked away by the paddle of Shimrock very calmly. Hunt now twists past a couple of Muskies D, sends it down low again. Roach walks out front, and he scores. Corbin Roach with another beauty there as he tucks it just around the left pad of Shimrock. A swift little move there to come from the goal line, and then almost in one fluid motion, watch as he does that little flick and curl out and scores.
Yeah, just almost like he's done this before. Very fluid, very natural on that, and not even a big reaction after that goal. Hey, there was kind of a moment of hesitation. Looking like, did that go in? Did that really go in? But
back towards the goal. Morrow was just going to let it go. 10 seconds left, and the Dukes fans will take them home here as Strickland will serve it ahead. Off the shaft of a stick, comes free. Final seconds ticking off. The Muskies will take over, and they'll just sit on this one as the Wellington Dukes win their regular season home finale 6-1 over the Lindsay Muskies. Braden McCollum scores first for the Fish. The Dukes rattle off 6 unanswered, highlighted by an Ed Moskowitz natural hat trick in the first period. He also gets the game-winning goal. And all in all, a nice game for the Dukes. they're going to take that first spot in the East Division, their 12th division title in franchise history, and second in the Southeast. And the Halliburton County Huskies have got to be kicking themselves. They got involved in quarrel and a kerfuffle with the Toronto Junior Canadians in their last game. They lost a bunch of players due to suspension. That had to have been the catalyst for them losing the last couple games to fall out of second.
Totally, and just a great opportunity there for the Dukes to get the victory.
We'll head to the 3 stars. Ethan Morrow with a 30-save effort. And again, after a bit of a tough start, allowing that first goal, he never yielded another one after that. He was outstanding. Corbin Roach with a pair of goals. And then, of course, Ed Moskowitz with that natural hat trick, and nearly came close to a couple of times to getting 4.